What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally going to be cracking into the limited edition Easter egg from Madam Glam. Let's just say this is long overdue. So before we get started, I want to ask if you like this video to please give me a thumbs up and to consider subscribing. These are the 6 beautiful pastel colors that are in the collection. You can only get them in this limited edition bundle, unfortunately. So if you want them, grab them now while they're still available. Broke me, really struggled with this one. I wanted it so bad, but you know, there's that broke part of me that wanted to be responsible, but yet here we are opening this box. Anyways, I am just showing you all the colors here, and I will be showing you their swatches pretty soon. But you guys, these colors are so beautiful, and the new collection that just came out this month, even better. Actually, no, they're about equal. They're all beautiful, and I had to have the whole collection, so that should be coming in soon as well. I am curious, have any of you guys bought this collection or are thinking about getting one? If you are thinking, I would just do it if I were you. And I do want to remind you guys that I do have a discount code with Madam Glam. It is going to be here on the screen and in the description box. It will get you 40% off your entire order if you go through pay as you go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm done swatching, and tell me these are not so beautiful together. I am obsessed with Glowing My Way. Oh my god, probably one of my most favorite gels from Madam Glam, like no lie. Anyways, getting into the nail set, I already did the thumb off camera. I post those as Instagram reels and YouTube shorts, so if you want to see that, go ahead and check there. For this set, I used all of the colors except for Pinkster, and this set was like a pastel lover's dream. I absolutely love the way it came out. I also ended up using this yellow. It is called Sundays, and it is from like their Hawaii collection. I don't remember the actual name of the collection, but it was part of that little set there if you can remember or if you know about it. Okay, to make this easy, I put my colors on the palette and I took Glowing My Way and I used that on all the nails. I just applied 2 coats on each nail and I made sure to cure for 30 seconds in between each coat. I wanted this baby to be the star of the show, so that is why I had to use it on all the nails. And what is cool with this is some of those glitters in the gel, I think it's like the green ones, they are actually like fluorescent, so they glow under the UV. So cool. This set is pretty repetitive, so I'm only going to show you 2 nails, the ring finger being one of them, because the ring and the middle finger are going to be different from the other nails. For the thumb, index, and the pinky, I just took 2 colors and I created like a swirl combining the 2, and for each nail I switched the colors that I used in the swirl. I don't know if that makes sense. And then once I get those 2 colors down, I take the color that I hadn't used and I use that to make little flowers. So basically you can see that I'm using the green and the purple for this swirl. So since I didn't use the blue, that's going to be the color of my flower, and the yellow is going to be used for the center of my flowers. I cannot draw to save my life, so I did super easy flowers by just using a dotting tool. So easy, anyone can do it. And before I added the flowers, I wanted the background to be matte, and then the flowers were going to be glossy. This is the matte top coat that I used, as I always do. It's from Amazon, and it will be listed down below if you're interested. Once that's been cured for 60 seconds, I go ahead with my dotting tool and start creating my flowers. It doesn't matter how many you put or where you put them, just have fun with it. Okay, so there are some things that I want to say while this is playing out. I didn't know what I wanted to do this entire time, and so as I kept going, I kept deciding to add more. And in the end, I didn't end up liking the final results, so I did a whole new set the next day. So what I'm going to show you here is the first set. And then at the end, I'll show you a picture of the second set and I'll tell you what I did differently, but for the most part, everything else is the same. To be honest, I really just did not feel like refilming everything. So yeah. Moving on to the ring finger, this finger and the middle finger are going to be the same. I'm taking some base coat and a little bit of Spring Bloom, and I'm mixing the two because I want to thin out the color so that I can use it for sort of like a French. Okay, so what you're about to see is the old nail. I added this to the entire nail. I put a couple coats, and then I decided to do a French using Glowing My Way as the tip and the 3 colors for kind of like the smile lines. I did this exact same for this one and the middle finger. I just had the smile lines facing opposite directions because I did them diagonally. And for this nail, I felt like it was a little too plain, and so I tried adding white chrome on top of the colors, and it kind of just washed it out because the pastels are already so light. So what I basically ended up doing in the end, which you will see, is I painted half a flower on this entire nail, and the other half will be on the middle finger. So I basically did all this for nothing. I could have just went straight in with a flower, but if you like it and you want to recreate this one, there it is. So besides these 2 nails, what I did differently on the other 3 was not only did I change the sequence in which I added everything, because I totally did it so complicated the first time, but since the colors were not popping as much as I wanted to over the pink, I added white underneath all the other colors, so that way when I put it on top, they are more visible. And the last change that I did was I added a white line in between the 2 colors for each swirl, just to give a little bit of separation, because these pastels are pretty close in color when they're next to each other, so this just kind of helped to separate them a little so the colors were more obvious. I truly hope everything that I'm saying makes sense, and if not, hopefully the image itself explains enough, but the first set is beautiful. Like, it's still pretty. It just wasn't exciting me. So that's the only reason why I changed it, because I'm kind of a perfectionist. Okay, so this is the first set completely finished. As you can see, it's very pretty, but the colors are very light and they kind of blend in together. So I wanted to make it pop more, and I made those changes that I just explained, and this is the second set that I did the next day. As you can see, the colors are more bold and vibrant, which is exactly what I was going for. So, depending on your taste, you know, go with whatever you like. But yeah, that's basically how I did this set. And that's all for this video. I appreciate you guys watching and being patient with me and hanging out with me. As always, if you do like this video, please consider subscribing and give me a like. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.